press is the protests going on in the aftermath of the American election. Now, should they be protesting President Trump? Tactically, I don't think so. They can do it, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say they shouldn't do it. You know, the people who say, you're against the democratic process, clearly don't understand the democratic process, which involves, you know, protesting. However, I think tactically it's flawed. They shouldn't be protesting Trump. Trump told you what he was going to... No, Trump told you what he was. Trump wasn't trying to hide. He wasn't trying to manipulate you. He was very upfront, alright? Trump told you what he was, and people said, yeah, I want that. That sounds pretty good to me. Or at least they said, no, fuck Hillary Clinton. She's terrible, right? So what would you do? What should you do? If you're a democratic protester, if you're out there and you're a liberal or a progressive or even a centrist or a moderate or what have you, and you think, what should we do? I don't like this. How the hell did he win? I would advise you turn the protest round, away from Trump Tower or whatever the hell else it is, and you should march down immediately to Democratic headquarters. You should march in and say, your top brass, your chairperson, anybody who's a decision maker, resign now. Get out the way, you're fucking done. It is your fault, you screwed us. Because if it wasn't for those people, if it wasn't for Hillary Clinton doing what Hillary Clinton does, and screwing around the fucking process, and trying to get a favour here, a favour there, a wee deal here, and maybe trying to, you know, a wee wink and a nod, and quid pro quo with this person or that person, if it wasn't for those kind of shady dealings, we would be sitting here right now watching our television in the United Kingdom. We'd be seeing people on the streets of New York and people on the streets of Washington in celebration of President-elect Bernie fucking Sanders. But it was those people in the DNC that screwed you. Trump never screwed you. Trump came out and said, this is what I'm for. Do you want it or do you not want it? Whereas the DNC said, oh, you have a fair choice. Meanwhile, the finger was on the scale for Hillary the whole time. So the protest should not be against Trump right now. The protest should be against the DNC. Otherwise, they will learn no lesson and you will get another shitty candidate in 4 years' time. That's who you have to be protesting against, not Trump.